What's going on, you guys? This is New York Adventure 1994 here, and it is Wednesday, August 16th, 2023. And I just finished uploading our second trip to Hollywood Studios during the July 2023 Disney trip. We went on Thursday, July 20th, 2023, and I just finished uploading that content. And probably by tomorrow or Friday, I'm going to upload the last day of us in Disney for July, where we went to the Magic Kingdom the last day and we took a late flight back to Long Island on Frontier. So the reason why I wanted to film this is to give you guys a tropical update of what's going on. And hurricane season is really cranking this time. Tropical activity is really cranking now. Now that we're in the middle of August, it's starting to really heat up in both the Pacific and the Atlantic. It's not going to be that busy due to the fact that we're now going into an El Nino. It's not like a La Nina where it's going to be really active, but it's still cranking up. It's not like last year where we had a pretty quiet August with no name storms, but now everything's starting to crank up again. So we now have 3 tropical storms in the Pacific now. We have Greg, Fernanda, and Hillary. It's really insane. So Greg isn't expected to do much. It's still going to pass south of Hawaii, but it's not as powerful as Dora was, which intensified into a Cat 4 hurricane and passed south of Hawaii, and it delivered these winds to Hawaii, accompanied with a high pressure up north of Hawaii. Sorry, a plane is passing by again. It's going right overhead. I'll continue talking as soon as it passes. Alright, it's more quieter now. So, as I was saying, Greg is expected to pass south of Hawaii, just like what Dora did. And the only difference is that Greg is not as powerful as Dora was, which was a Cat 4 hurricane. It passed south of Hawaii. It was a long-range hurricane, Dora was. And despite being far south of Hawaii, it still delivered these high winds to Hawaii, accompanied with another high pressure up north of Hawaii. And it made these wind-driven fires destroy property in Hawaii. Hawaii is really going through a lot right now. There's been a lot of people missing, there's been a lot of deaths happening, and a lot of properties getting destroyed by these wind-driven wildfires. So it's not looking good in Hawaii right now. This is a very serious situation. So Dora indirectly impacted Hawaii, despite not making landfall in there. But Greg is not expected to do much. It's expected to stay as a tropical storm and then weaken back to a depression by like Saturday or Sunday. And Fernanda is expected to stay as a tropical storm also, and then weaken by the end of the week. It's not expected to last long. It's expected to weaken pretty soon. And as far as Hillary is concerned, Tropical Storm Hillary, this one is expected to rapidly intensify into a hurricane by tonight, and then become a major hurricane at some point, and then make landfall in Baja California, and then weaken back into a tropical storm once it reaches near Southern California. So if you guys live in these areas, you need to be on high alert for Tropical Storm Hillary or Hurricane Hillary, because it's expected to get hairy pretty soon. So now let's go to the Atlantic. Oh, wait a minute, before I do, we also have another disturbance with a 20% chance of forming in in 7 days. So we have a disturbance in the Pacific also with 20% chance in 7 days. So let's move on to the Atlantic. So we have a disturbance in the Gulf with a 20% chance of forming, and we have 2 disturbances in the open Atlantic which disturbance 1 has a 50% chance in 7 days, and then disturbance 2 has a 40% chance in 7 days. So we need to keep an eye on these disturbances in the Atlantic, because the first one has a 50% chance in 7 days, and then the second one has a 40% chance in 7 days. We really need to keep an eye on those 2 disturbances, and even the one in the Gulf right now, because things are really picking up. We have to keep an eye on those 2 disturbances, because one of them could shift back to the west, and then it could impact the Caribbean or the east coast of the United States. So yeah, we have to keep an eye on these tropics. So I guess that's it. Bye.